Today we're going to go over a few basic movements that you can do on the floor. There are 3 moves in particular that we're going to break down today. All 3 of them really flow nicely together, so it's a really great way to not only practice basic floor work moves, but also work on transitions between movements. You will notice that I do have indicators on my left side. So I've got a black scrunchie and a sock, whereas on my right side, I have a white sock. As we're going through the moves, this should help you distinguish which arm and which leg is moving where, and that way you're able to follow along a little bit easier. We're going to start out with a fan kick. In a fan kick, I like to start with my legs both on one side. I have one hip on the floor. My knees are bent in what I like to call a mermaid position, with one leg on top of the other. For your hands, you can have them palm down behind your hips, or you also might find it more comfortable to lay back on your forearms for this. Whether you're on your forearms or on your hands, you want to think about keeping your chest up and open with a nice flat back. Starting with the leg that's on the top, we're going to sweep it up and around to the other side. The other leg is going to follow up and around to the other side, so that we are now on our opposite hip with the opposite leg on top. This fan kick move can be done very high, and you can pause in the middle, or you can do it with bent legs and low if that's more comfortable. Both of them are a fan kick, and both of them work for what we're doing. Make sure in whatever variation that you decide to do with your fan kick that you keep your back nice and flat and your chest up. We're working our abs and our quads for both of these moves. Once we've done our fan kick, we're going to sweep back to the other side, doing a diamond shape. Once again, you can have your hands up, or you can be back on your forearms. It's really what's most comfortable. Starting again with our top leg, we're going to sweep it open so that our toes are pointed together and our knees are pointed apart, like we're making a diamond shape with our legs. Then we're going to sweep our other leg up and over, so we're back onto our opposite hip again. Stylistically, this looks really nice if you give a nice arch in your back as you come through your diamond. So as you sweep your top leg over, think about arching your back and laying your head back as you come through to the other side. Using the momentum of our diamond, we're going to push up onto our knees and finish with a head roll. As you're coming through, we've got our arch in our back and we've got our head tilted back. As we come back through, our top leg is going to come across so we can push off with the floor, lifting our hips onto our knees. We're already over to one side, so to finish off the movement, you can roll your head to get yourself seated back onto your hips. If you are on your forearms for this movement, it is very similar. You're just going to roll up to your hands to get onto your knees, and finishing with your head roll. So putting it all together, we're sweeping our top leg up and around, followed by our bottom leg to the other side. Arching our back through that diamond shape, and then using that momentum to come to our knees and finish it off with a head roll. So these 3 moves in this mini combo are a great way to build up some foundation. As we progress in the studio, we use these moves a lot and flow them into other more challenging moves as you progress. It's a great way to be able to practice shifting your weight and build up core and quad strength.